I'm Love Dr. Pamela Smith. I'd like to welcome my lovers and friends and followers. Thank you for being a part of the show and joining my Facebook and my YouTube and subscribing and on Instagram and just being a part of the Love Dr. Pamela Smith show. Thank you for joining me. Now, if you regularly follow me, I talk about different subjects, and I just posted up why a lot of times what happens in your life has a lot to do with self. Self is the person that needs to make the change or understand who they are so that they don't accept people who are deceiving, okay? So I put up this year, we're going to start it off right. Because in order for me to go into our relationships and talking about how to be successful in relationships, we have to, let me turn this up, we have to talk about, what's the main issue that's happening. So I previously talked about, why people cheat, or why do people say the things that they say, why they do the things that they do. Now, this one is about lying. And I'm going to quickly talk about this and then we'll move on. What is happening is that we are getting into relationships on the basis of what we believe a person wants or a person is desiring. And we assume that they have expectations. And so you don't come in the relationship fully. You come in the relationship with some type of deception. And a lot of times you do that because you want to avoid what they may find out, or you're looking to obtain something from them. And through that, you're being deceptive, okay? You're trying to, get what you want on the basis of telling this small, you believe is just a small lie. So you and I both know small lies and stuff like you're going on your way on your date and you are, late for the date. And your mate may call and say, hey, where you at? It's 7 o'clock. You said you was going to be here at 7. And this is your little white lie, which we find is okay, but it's still a lie, right? You'll say, well, I'm around the corner. I'll be there in 5 minutes. When in actuality, you're 30 minutes. Then when the 30 minutes come through, you continue to say, oh, that was an accident. And then you continue to, and that's how the lies begin within relationships. Because you think telling the little small lies are nothing, when actually a lie is a lie. So here's why I'm talking about this. What's wrong with you saying what you gon' and not do? Why can't you just be upfront about what's happening? And here's why I'm saying this. My thing is, what is somebody gonna do to you? Choke you out? Run you down? Well, if you're in that kind of relationship, you shouldn't be in it in the first place. So why can't you say what you are unable to do? Why can't you accept when someone said they don't want to? And this is where it comes into why you are deceiving. And then you're angry when the person doesn't give you what you believe you want. So therefore you begin to lie. Rather than, if you don't want to be in a relationship anymore, why can't you just say you're a nice person? I think you'll make a person a wonderful relationship with someone, but for me, this is not my relationship. What's so hard in being upfront about your desires? This is why you're meeting people that don't treat you the way you should be treated, and then you get upset talking about they hurt you. How somebody hurt you if you went in it with deceiving in the first place? Went in it trying to obtain something from them in the first place, or you trying to avoid them knowing who you are and what you're truly about. How you gonna have a successful relationship and then you get in the next relationship and say to that person the reason that relationship didn't work out because she wanted my money, she was a gold digger, or he took advantage of me, he had what do you mean? Something happened within those relationships that caused you to be in a relationship based on deception. And the main reason is your expectation. You're expecting something from somebody within that relationship, or you're expecting a situation to be a certain way, or you're expecting it to go a certain way. And so when you get lied to, you become angry. here's my say. I always say the solution to these type of relationships. If you pay attention in the conversation, even in the act of a text, you can tell when somebody's lying. When somebody, if you, let's say for instance, I give you an example. Let's say when we call each other and the person don't answer the phone, right? And when they don't answer the phone, they have to have an excuses why they didn't answer the phone. Why you couldn't just say, why can't you just call and start talking? Why does it matter why you didn't answer the phone? You see, and that's how the lies get started. Why are you asking the person why they didn't answer the phone? They didn't answer the phone. If they didn't answer the phone, they weren't able to answer the phone. Why does it matter why they didn't answer the phone? You see how y'all start lies and craziness in your relationship because you bring it into a situation because of your expectation. See, if you're insecure, you questioning all the time. You know, if you feel like you've been deceived, you questioning all the time. If they lied to you before, you question it all the time. And this is why you end up in relationships that weren't right for you in the first place. Because all you had to do when you notice and recognize a person's deception, why you continue it? Because a liar is a liar. And there's a bunch of pathological liars. Hell, we had one that was in the White House. Hello? Now, if you ain't never known or understood a manipulator or a liar, go back and watch number 45 tapes. You'll get a rude awakening of a person that lies. That type of that's the type of person you want to avoid, run, put your heels on, I don't know, get out. All I know, keep it moving. You know, so I just wanted to quickly talk about that because you've got to really pay attention. Listen to what people say. I mean, you got to really listen to what people say. And the main thing, stop wasting your time.